Hi friends, this is Amitav R. Yeah, so in this video, I want to show you one functionality. I would say it's not new, but it's kind of a rare using jQuery. So that is like I have mentioned here, how to write and download the text file using jQuery. The most of the developer uh, we write the download code, write the content into a text file, and download the same using our server-side code or inside the class file normally. But here I'll use the jQuery inside HTML uh, file. And I'll just show you how we can proceed, how can we can write it. So for that, I have used Visual Studio, or you can use any other tool, or you can use a HTML file and write your code over there. So I have created a project. It's a simple project. I have named it as Hello Friends because this is my first video in the YouTube. I'm going to launch and have added here a HTML file that is download.html, and here I have created one more folder saying jQuery, and the file is jQuery min.js. In the HTML file, you can see here I have created a table inside a div, and it has different rules. One is like the first name with the label or with the text and the text box. The same with the last name and the email. And I have kept it one button here, and the main context here is when I click the save and button. So I need to write the content which I'm going to write, put it in the text file, and write it in a text file and download the same text file. So I have to use it using jQuery. As I have kept one jQuery here. Sorry, I just clicked the Team Explorer. Here it is. So I am just dragging the path here, and sorry, the the file has loaded. 1 second. Yeah. So I just copy and drag and drop here. Here it is. Yeah. So the references here under head of the HTML file, that is jQuery and jQuery.min.js. Here I'll write the JavaScript code. So here I'll just create a script tag. Inside that, first I'll write a document ready function. So document ready, I think you definitely you'll be knowing document ready is a function where when the page will load for the first time, it will call this function will be called, right? So just a ready here, and the function, here it is, then curly bracket, and here same, and inside this I will write uh, a function for this button click event actually. So when I click the button, for that I need to write a uh, click event. So let's say the dollar, it's kind of same, and I will take the ID. I just copy, I don't know, right here. Uh, Here it is. Then what would be the click, correct? So it is click, sorry, see here the typo, always typo errors. The problem with the intelligence, we all always use intelligence. Sometime we just click hit. Uh, that's kind of a problem, correct? So function and this curly bracket start, and here it is. Yeah, so I've written here. Let's declare some variable to get whatever text I will keep in the first name. So I need to get the value and put it in the variable. So I'll just name the variable as a first name, and I need to get the value, as you know, dollar. Uh, that is this one. So hash this dot val. Here it is for first name. So I'll use for the same for this last name and uh, email. Just copy here. Just text it. Copy the text. Put it here. Copy the text. Put it here. And I'll just name it as a last name. And this is an email. And I would like to keep everything in one variable, uh, like details or user details, and it could be first name plus plus, give space, then last name plus plus, give space, and an email. Yeah, so I got the content here, all the content in this variable. Then now what to do? So now we'll be using a blob. What is blob? Correct. So just write create an object like blob equal to new blob. So what is blob? So I have kept it here what exactly the blob is. So here for you can see the blob object represents a chunk of bytes that holds data of a file. So actually blobs are immutable object that represents the raw data. So it always sometimes like most of the time it's used to handle the file things. So what is immutable? So immutable kind of object whose state cannot be changed after it creates, but mutable. So it can be changed. Mutable, it can be changed, but immutable, it's a kind of reverse. You cannot change or modify uh, the state after it creates. So I'll just write a blob here and what exactly the blob. So what is the part of the blob? So this property I will use the details. So whatever the details I have this variable which has all the details. Then so what is the type? I will declare what is the type of this. Okay. So I will take a type of JSON. Correct. So what is the type here? So I will take the type of JSON. So we need to write application slash JSON, correct? Then I will just mention here it should be UTF hyphen 8. So it should be a JSON. Uh, just give space over here. Sorry, I did a mistake. Here it should be semicolon. So that is the blog has created. Then what next? So the next thing is that we need to create a, a element, a kind of hyperlink. So I'll just write download the link. Mm, uh, yeah, what is a user link? Let's say user link. Okay, so user link is the document. I will create an element. Sorry, so create element, and I will create an hyperlink. It's a okay. Then, um, I think I have mentioned what is the create element. Yes, it is. The create method creates an element node which is specified name. So here I mentioned A. It's like hyperlink. Then with the user link, I need to set an attribute. Set attribute. So set attribute, what it does, what exactly the set attribute method adds the specified attributes to the element and gives it the specified value. So here in the set attributes, the path I will show where I need to download. So I'll just mention here the folder. Inside download folder, I need to save the file, and the file name I will take my first name. Okay, the first name of the user. So let's say I will put first name dot txt. So it would be whenever it'll create uh, a file with the name of the first. The file name should be the name of the user's first name, and this is a text file. And again, the user link dot set attribute. I will set the href, the hyperlink. So href, then the URL. So it should be windows dot url dot create object. So it will create an object URL. So the object would be user dt. Sorry, it's a object would be blob. So what is the blob name? The blob name is, oh, I just skipped blog. Okay, so I'll just keep blog. So I'll change it to blob. Sorry, it's a typo mistake. I just keep it a blob. Okay, then the user link dot click. See here again the typo, click. So here our code is ready. So you've written all these things, get the value, put it everything, create a blob, create an element, set the attributes, and the click. Now I have already run the application, I believe. No. Okay, I will run control function F5. It has already run it. Okay, I'll just close this. Then I will take my name, Amitabh, SPR, and email is Amit at the rate gmail.com. And if I click save and download, here it is, it's got uh, downloaded. So let's go to the folder. Here it is, the folder has created. I will open the folder. Here, the name. So I have name Amit Tab, surname is R, and the email ID is Amit at the rate gmail.com. So we have achieved uh, 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 to write and download a text file using jQuery. So that's pretty much I have for this video. Please, if you really like it, please like the video and subscribe also. Thank you very much. Good day. See you again.